everyone, it's Kenji. I am back on the dock. We have the grill going right now. And today we're going to be making a beef and tofu stew on the grill. So when me and Lena and Erin and Akari were and my mom were in Kyoto, we went to this restaurant called, When we were in Kyoto, we went to this restaurant called Wow Wow Tonight. It's a kind of, modern izakaya. So an izakaya is like a drinking establishment in Japan. But izakaya food, tends to be kind of highly flavorful, small plates that are designed to be eaten around drinking. But at this place, one of the dishes they had was this beef and tofu stew. And so it was this like giant pan of this stew that was just kind of sitting on the edge of the grill, and when someone ordered it, he'd just kind of reach in there and pull some out. But it was really good. It's very similar to like gyudon, where you take like sliced beef and you simmer it with dashi and soy sauce and mirin, but with the addition of tofu. So what I was thinking was that since it's such a nice day out, we are going to do a version of the dish sort of inspired by that, but also kind of crossed over a little bit with sukiyaki, the form of sukiyaki where you cook over charcoal. So we're going to start by grilling some of our stuff. I'm still going to be using thinly sliced beef, and I'm still going to be using onions as the base, just like in gyudon. But what I'm going to start doing first is I'm going to kind of char these onions over the coals. Okay, and then once those are done, I'll slice them up. And the way we're going to cook today is we're going to do all of our sort of high heat searing over there. So we'll sear our meat over there, we'll brown our onions over there. But over on this side, we're going to have a little pan where we're going to actually kind of build our stew. But I'm going to let those onions go for a little bit, and then I'll come back and we'll keep going. All right, so I will see you in. All right, it's been a few minutes, maybe, 7 or 8. All I did was rotate these onions a couple times. So I'm looking just for like a little sort of hint of that char, okay? But otherwise, we're going to make this a pretty traditional way. I'm going to slice up these onions, and then we're going to simmer them in a sauce. So while these onions cool down, I'm going to come over here and start building that sauce. So for our sauce, we want to start with dashi. I'm just going to use instant dashi. So we'll get some water going in there. And we'll get some dashi powder in there. I'm also going to stick this piece of kombu in there. Oh, hi, ducks. Okay, then our other ingredients. We got mirin. We got sake. These are all very precise measurements, by the way. And then we got some soy sauce. And finally, just a little bit of sugar. So we will kind of adjust the flavor of all this once we get sort of towards the end, and once it'll reduce a bit. It'll pick up some flavor from the beef. It'll pick up some flavor from the onions. So we are going to kind of adjust it as we go. All right, so the onions now, I'm just going to slice them relatively thin. Should I tell a joke while I slice onions? What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino? Elephino. What do you do with an elephant with 3 balls? You walk him and pitch to the giraffe.
Come again?
You walk him and pitch to the giraffe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yeah? Do you know any onion jokes? I don't know any jokes about onions. All right, so you can see the onions, there's some little charred bits. There's some bits that are kind of more, a little more cooked. And then, the centers of them are still quite raw. So I think we're going to get a nice, mix of flavors in there when they start simmering down. All right, I'm going to let this come up to a simmer, and then I'm going to slide it over to the other side. But when that starts simmering, I'll be back. So that should take a few minutes. So I'll see you in. All right, a few minutes. Okay, so our onions that we charred a little bit and then sliced up are now simmering in that mixture of dashi and soy sauce and mirin, along with a little bit of kombu. And so now I'm going to slide it over to that cooler side of the grill for now. And I'm going to start laying on some, this is thinly sliced chuck roll. I don't really mind, I'm going to stack a couple pieces here. My goal is not really to get like perfect searing on every piece because this meat is all going to get simmered in that sauce afterwards, but really it's just to get some nice, char grilled flavor on there. Bit of charring, some of that fat dripping down and coming back up. This is non-precision grilling. We're just looking really for a little bit of flavor. Aren't we all just looking for a little bit of flavor? All right. Let's give it a little flip. This is delicate stuff. Oh, you know what? I forgot to oil my grill grates. That's what's going on here. After I did that whole video about how you should oil your grill grates, I didn't do it. We'll do it for the next one. All right, so that's going to go straight into our stewing vessel over here. So I'm just going to do that with the rest of the meat, and then we're going to once again kind of bring this up to a simmer, and then we're going to cover it and let it cook. All right, so I'll come back when I'm done grilling the meat, and I'm going to oil my grate first, but I'll see you in. All right, so I got all my beef nice and sizzled. You can see all that nice char on it. And that's all gonna come out in here. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this back up to a simmer and I'm just gonna cover it and let it stew. At some point, I think I'll probably have to top it up with a little more liquid. Likely I'll do a mix of the three main ingredients again, the sake, the soy sauce, and the mirin. But I will come back when all of those onions are cooked down and the meat is tender. We want it to go like really, really deeply tender. It's thinly sliced beef, so it's tender as is, but we want it to be kind of really falling apart in there. So I would say with those onions and the beef sliced that thin, that's probably about a 30 to 40 minute simmer, though I don't think longer would really hurt. All right, so I will see you when this is done in, 45 minutes, right? Is that about how long it was? So I have kind of stirred and topped this up a couple times. I've adjusted the seasoning a bit, so I went in with a little more mirin and sake and a little more sugar, just to really get that nice sort of sweet and savory balance. So at this stage, I'm going to add my tofu. So I've got firm silken tofu. I'm just going to kind of spoon it in big chunks. Just like that. Okay. I'm just gonna flip them around, make sure they are nicely sort of embedded in the sauce. And then we're gonna let this come back to a simmer and go for a little bit longer. When we're doing it over this kind of indirect heat, when you go in there and check it every, 15 minutes or so, you see this like really nice browning on the top of the meat from that indirect heat coming from above. And then you can kind of stir that back into the stew. And it's like, yeah, it's just like a flavor you can see. Yeah. That's gonna be good. All right, so we'll close this again until it's done, and I'll see you in about 15 more minutes, I think, maybe 20 more minutes. Let this all come back up to a simmer. Tofu doesn't really need to cook for any amount of time, but the longer you kind of stew it in here, the more firm it'll get as it starts to, tighten up and squeeze out more moisture. So you can kind of adjust the texture of your tofu in that way. But I think this is looking good. I'm gonna give it one last taste. Ooh, that is very good. It's hot, but no, it's really nice balance of sweet and savory. Slide it over, and I'll carry that whole thing over. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go pour it all in. Kombu and all. So this, I think it's going to be delicious on its own, but I would serve this with some rice to put it over. Should we go in?
Yes.
Just finish it with some scallions. All right. So this dish, inspired by the beef and tofu stew that we had at Yasu Hayashi's Kyoto Izakaya, called Wow Wow Tonight. But instead of just simmering everything together, which is the sort of more traditional way, first we grilled the onions to get some extra grilled flavor in there, and then we grilled the beef the thinly sliced chuck roll before we added it to the broth, and then we let everything simmer, indirect heat, under the cover of the grill. To get a little more of that grilled flavor, and it comes through. This is gonna burn my mouth. I can feel it. In a good way. All right, grilled beef and tofu soup. I think, this is the kind of thing that you can just leave it in the pan on the cool side of the grill and just like leave it there all night and let people kind of help themselves. It's a good little dish. All right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. See you later. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Head over to KenjiLópez-Alt.com. There you can find links to join my Patreon. There's various tiers with different perks, but that's where you're going to find all of my printed recipes. Most of them are for free. You'll also get access to special perks like new product releases, early access to things, live streams, AMAs. At KenjiLópez-Alt.com, you'll also find my shop where you'll find all of my books. You can get them signed and personalized, shipped anywhere in the world, as well as my products and product collaborations. You'll also find live event listings there. I do live events sometimes. And I'd love to see you come by. All right, see you later.